This person is in deep regret for what they did to you. They're thinking back to the time that things changed. They honestly don't know what they were thinking. They literally, it's like in that moment, they lost their mind. You know, in that moment, they feel like they weren't themselves. I'm not making any excuses for this individual, but this is what I feel. They don't know what they done. They literally don't know what they done. They were in the Five of Swords energy, and in that split moment, they just believed that satisfaction they were experiencing in that moment, even though they knew that satisfaction would not extend in that moment, they were selfish. They were thinking about themselves in that moment, and it made them see that they weren't ready for a lot of different things in regards to you. They wanted to have one foot in and one foot out. They wanted to have the luxury of experiencing you, of being with you, but at the same time they wanted to do what they wanted to do, because they knew that being this way inclined, you will just end things with them. So they kept this side to themselves concealed. And they regret moving forward with whatever they moved forward in regards to you. They feel to themselves, if I can just rewind and go back into time. But with this individual, there's an energy of, but would I have done the same thing again? They can't even answer that. They're very messed up right now, and they're thinking about the times that you shared together. They're thinking about the times, for some of you, that you could have shared together. They're thinking about how amazing it was, how at peace, how authentic, and how real it was. There was no pretense. It wasn't about the glitz, the glamour. It wasn't about the bling. People still say that. It wasn't about showing off. You accepted them. You connected to their heart. They didn't have to pretend to be anyone else but themselves. And for the first time in a long time, or for some of you in the first time in this individual's life, they've never experienced that before with anyone. That level of closeness, that level of just being accepted, being seen for the first time, not having to put any makeup on to appear attractive, or not having to alter their personality to feel seen. You saw them, and now you don't want to see them. You don't want to speak to them. You don't want no parts with them. You don't want to talk to them. You've grown independent. You've grown cautious, boundaried. You don't trust them. And you have every right not to. And they know that. And that's why things have come to an end. And now things are not going too well for this person. They feel like their whole world has been turned upside down, and they know that it's their fault. They know it's their fault. They know that they could have had it all with you. Literally could have had it all with you. You are fun, you are creative, adventurous, playful. You help them get in touch with their inner child, and they effed it up. They effed it up. And they're now forced to accept that they may never experience this feeling that they had with you, with anyone ever again. You are the sun in their life. You are the sun in their life. The sun's gone now. And they're trying to resist their karma, and their karma is not accessing you again. For some of you, if you're in the public eye, they will only be able to access you on TV. You've cut all contact. You've changed your number. You've told your friends who are their friends, do not tell them where I'm at. Do not tell them what I'm doing. They know nothing about you. Some of you have thrown yourself into work. And Spirit is saying, yeah, work helps, but it is good to sit in the pain and do the work. And some of you are actually doing that. Some of you are journaling. Some of you are reading. Some of you are doing a lot of shadow work. And Spirit is saying, this is not your fault. This is a them thing. It's easier said than done, because when we go through the situations, we blame ourselves. Wasn't I this enough? Wasn't I that enough? No. The question is, were they enough? You were more than enough. And they felt like they couldn't level up to your standards. And the question is, why come around then if you know you're not healed, if you know you're not ready? And now this person is asking themselves those very same questions. They feel like, what was I doing? And they're waiting. They feel on a subconscious level that you're going to return, because they're thinking to themselves, there's no way I had access to this amazing, beautiful person inside and out that really lighted up my life, that made me believe in dreams, that inspired me to go after my goals, that allowed me to experience experiences I've never had before. You know, this person was my best friend and I ruined it. I literally ruined it. This person ruined it by betraying you. For some of you, they may have stepped out. For others of you, they tried to manipulate you in some way and you found out about it. For others of you, their mask slipped, you may have overheard something, overheard gossip, or someone told you that they said something about you, or you heard them gossiping about you, which made you feel like, so you are not my friend then, so I can't trust you as well then. There's something here that this person did that in your view there's no going back, and that this individual knows that they messed up. They know that they've gone too far with you. They felt the coldness from you. And yeah, maybe for some of you, you may have cried, you may have mourned this separation, but it was an experience to learn that some people operate in this way. And this person feels like you are an experience, you are an enigma, you are someone that I'm hearing for some of you, will forever crave and forever cherish, because they realize that energy like yours is very rare, hard to find, and you don't allow any and everyone into your circle. They were lucky enough to get that close, and they're realizing they'll never get that close again, ever. And that's a very hard realization to digest for this individual, because they're stuck in the past. They're stuck in the past about the access that they had with you and how much fun and joy and conversations that you both had, and they just felt at peace with you. They felt a level of love that they've never experienced before. They felt like you were their soulmate. They feel like you are their soulmate. Now they feel all alone. They feel ostracized. They feel outcasted. They feel like a stranger to you. And they feel like they're never going to be able to get over you. This situation is affecting this person's mental and emotional health. This person may not be eating properly for some of you. And, maybe their friends are telling them, look, just call him, just call her, or go and talk to him. They want to, but they feel like they're being, blocked. They are, though. They're being blocked. They're being blocked from spirit. They don't know they are being blocked from spirit, but they are being blocked from spirit because they do have an urge. Like, they garner up the confidence to approach you, and they say to themselves, I'm going to say this, I'm going to phone them, I'm going to do this. And or they feel like, for some of you, they can just act normal with you and like have a little joke, and then things will get grown from there. Or they feel like, if I apologize, if I give them money, or if I take them out, then I can just get on my knees. And if I cried, but it's like when they go to do it, i.e. go to call you or bump into you, whatever the case is, at the gym or on your way to work or at work, or wherever they see you, right, in the area, at the shops where you go to get your coffee every day, please take what resonates. It's like they physically can't do it. They physically can't approach because spirit's in the way. And spirit's like, no, no, you're not moving forward with my butterflies. And some of you may be feeling like you've lost it all, but spirit is saying you are going to have a very abundant future where there will be generational wealth. You will create a legacy with another person and create your own family and have that family that you desired, that you deserve. This could be a family situation for some of you. This is a love situation. This is a friend situation I'm picking up. But it could be a family situation. Or this could be individuals that you saw as family. But unfortunately, they betrayed you in some way. And you will heal from this. It may not feel like it now, but Spirit is saying you will heal from this. And part of your healing could include you traveling to certain retreats, deepening your knowledge in spirituality, going to see a Reiki master, doing chakra cleanses, praying, finding your own way, fasting for some of you, if that's what you do. And this person's going to be forced to see that you are stable. Some of you are going to marry, become someone's wife, husband, please take what resonates, become even more successful in your career. This person is helping you to alchemize whatever they did to you and turn it into purpose. Because this thing could have destroyed you for some of you. It could have ruined some of your reputation too. But others of you, you felt so broken. You could still be feeling broken. But Spirit's saying this is what is to come. Success in your mental health, physical health, emotional health. And you're going to look back on this. And you're going to thank this person. Because had they stayed in your life, all the blessings that are before you that you may not feel or see right now, you wouldn't be able to get with this person. You wanted you and this person to win together. But you're not supposed to win with this individual. You're supposed to win on your own and create a legacy with another person. And this person is supposed to witness it. They're going to want to unsee, and it's going to trigger them, and they're going to wish that they stayed with you. But Spirit is saying you were not supposed to go so far with them. Their journey with you stops here.